In this video, we're going to recap how we use the microscope and how we can adjust it so we can see an image very clearly of what we want to look at on our slides. So firstly, let's recap some of the main parts of a microscope. So kind of at our base down here at the bottom of the microscope, on the base is a light which we can turn on. That helps us to see the image more clearly through the eyepiece. So at the top here of the microscope we have the eyepiece, which is where you look through the microscope with your eye. If we move down the microscope, we have these lenses here which can spin around. They're called the objective lenses. And the objective lenses have different amounts of magnification depending on which lens you have in this position over the whole of the stage. So this black bit here is the stage. That's where the microscope slide will sit onto. And these clips here are called slide clips or stage clips, and that's what holds the slide in place so it can't move when you're using the microscope. Also, down here we have two knobs. We've got the coarse focus, which is the larger knob, and we use that to move the stage up and down to bring the image on the slide into focus. Also, we have here the fine focusing knob. That helps us to just fine tune the focus so we can make sure we can clearly see what is on the slide. Also, it's a bit of a recap for you as well. Hopefully you remember this, but in each of the lenses, the eyepiece lens and also the objective lenses, they have a number on them, which is a times number, and that's how much magnification those lenses provide. So for example, the lowest power objective lens here has a times 4 in it, and the eyepiece up here has a times 10. And the way we work out total magnification, so how much bigger what we're seeing for the eyepiece is than what it is on the slide, is by timesing those two lenses together. So if we do 4 times 10, it gives us 40, which means we're looking through this setup with lenses at the moment, we see what we're seeing is 40 times larger than what it is on the slide. Now, one other thing too, particularly if we move on now from the parts of the microscope to how we focus it, is we always start with the stage in the highest position. And that's to make sure that we don't crush a slide when we bring the stage up. As you can see, some of the bigger objective lenses actually hit the slide when we put them down. So if we're bringing the slide up to try and focus it, it can be quite easy to crush the slide with the lens. So we always make sure that we start with the lowest power objective lens when we're focusing an image on the microscope, and also we make sure that the stage is up as high as it will go. When to focus the image, we put our eye over the eyepiece and we slowly turn the coarse focusing knob as we move the stage down, and we stop when we can see a clear image in the eyepiece. And if we need to, we can just do a bit of fine tuning then to make sure we can see the image really clearly. And once we have it focused on the low power objective lens, we can then move to the higher power objective lenses if you want more magnification. And it's quite simple. You just need to turn the turret around and change what lens is there. Then usually once you've done that, you shouldn't need to use the coarse focusing knob again. Just a fine focusing knob will be fine, and that will help you to fine tune what you're seeing under the microscope. So that's just a quick rundown of the parts of a microscope again, and how you can focus a microscope to see the image that's on the slide.